This is the fourth part of chapter 23, perimeter and area of plane figures, and in this part we are going to start with question number 19. The perimeter of a square is 28 centimeter. Find its area and the length of its diagonal. Let the side of the square be a centimeter. So here you can take either x, s, a, anything, any variables you can take. Perimeter of a square which is given in the question is 28 centimeter. Now instead of perimeter of a square, let us write the formula of this perimeter of a square, which is 4 into a, which is equal to 28. So a equals to 28 divided by 4, which is 7 centimeter. So the side of the square is 7 centimeter. Now what we need to find is the area. So therefore area equals to side into side. So that is a into a. So 7 into 7 is equal to 49 centimeters square. And also we need to find the diagonal of the square, which is root 2 into a. So root 2 into 7. So instead of root 2, we'll write the value of root 2, which is 1.414 multiplied by 7, which is equal to 9.898 centimeter. Next, moving on to the next question, question number 20. The diagonal of a square is 5 root 2 meter. Find its area and perimeter. So let us first assume the side of the square to be a meter. So let the side of a square be a meter. Diagonal of a square which is given is 5 root 2 meter. So instead of diagonal of a square, let us write the formula to find the diagonal of a square, which is root 2 into a equals to 5 root 2. So to find the value of a, let us take the root 2 to the other side. So a equals to 5 root 2 divided by root 2. So root 2 and root 2 is cancelled. Therefore a is equal to 5 centimeter. Sorry, it's 5 meter. Okay, it's a 5 meter. Now let us find out the area of the square. So area of a square is equal to side into side, or a into a. That is 5 into 5, which is equal to 25 meters square. Again, we'll find out the perimeter. So perimeter of a square equals to 4 into side, or 4 into a. So 4 multiplied by 5, which is equals to 20 meter. Next, question number 23. The area of a square is 81 centimeters square. Find its perimeter and the length of its diagonal. So let the side of the square be a centimeter once again. So area of a square is equal to 81 centimeters square. So instead of the area of a square, let us write the formula, which is a square equals to 81. Therefore a equals to root over of 81, which is 9 centimeter. Now we have got the side of the square. Now let us apply the formula of perimeter and length of its diagonal. So perimeter of a square equals to 4 into a. So 4 into 9, which is 36 centimeter. Next, length of its diagonal, which is root 2 into a. So root 2 into 9. So let us write the value of root 2, which is 1.414 into 9, which is equal to 12.726 centimeter. Next, question number 24. A square field has an area of 6.25 hours. Find the cost of putting a fence round it at rupees 32.50 per meter. So again, since the side of the square is not given over here, let us assume the side of the square to be a meter. Now area of the square field is given 6.25 hours. So how to convert this into meter square? So we will be multiplying this hours into 100. So 6.25 hours multiplied by 100 is equal to 625 meter square. So we can we have converted this hours by just multiplying the number by 100. So now from this we can apply the formula of area of a square, which is a square equals to 625. Therefore a equals to root over of 625, which is 25 meter. So from this we can now find out the perimeter of the square field, as they have asked us to find out the cost of fencing around the square field. So for that, first we need to find out the perimeter. So perimeter of the square field is equal to 4 into a. So 4 into 25 equals to 100 meter. So cost of putting a fence around the square field is equal to 100 into 32.50, which is equals to rupees 3250. Okay. Next question number 25. The cost of ploughing a square field at rupees 13.50 per square meter is rupees 5400. Find the cost of fencing the field at rupees 28.50 per meter. So see here, the cost of ploughing the field is given. Okay, the total cost is given, and the cost per square meter is also given. So if I divide this two, we'll get the area of the square field. So let us start with, let the side of the square field be a meter, that is not given. So cost of ploughing the field at rupees 13.50 per square meter is equal to rupees 5400. So according to the question, area of the square field is equal to area of ploughing the field divided by area per square meter. That is 5400 divided by 13.50, which is equal to 400 meters square. So we got the area of the square field. So from this, we can also find out the side of the square. So now area of the square field, we can write the formula, which is a square equals to 400. Therefore, a equals to root over of 400, which is equal to 20 meter. So from this, we can find out the perimeter of the field. So thus, the perimeter of the square field equals to 4 into a, that is 4 into 20, that is equal to 80 meter. Now we need to find out the cost of fencing the field. So we already know the perimeter. We just have to multiply it with the cost per meter. So therefore, cost of fencing the field at rupees 28.50 per meter is equal to rupees 80 into 28.50, which is rupees 2280 or 2280. So that's it for this part. Thank you for watching.